kick the race off. It was Clint Boyer well ahead of everybody else here at the Pepsi Max 400. Go to Goodyear.com to show your thanks and help support our troops. Goodyear, the official tire of NASCAR. Juan Pablo Montoya is going to get a speeding penalty, too fast entering, and the lucky dog will go to Regan Smith. Let's talk about quick pit stops. And we have to talk about the 24.
Well, I've never seen this, or haven't seen it this year since we've been timing pit stops, but this is an extremely fast stop by the 24 team. Pay attention, this is sub 12 seconds. There it is, 11.8.
Get any quicker, those guys will have to work Formula One.
I'm telling you, they just keep moving the bar.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we're bad. We're bad.
Exactly right.
We did it good. You should be proud. It is a tough job down there. There's the Fast Five.
Yeah, Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s team doing a good job too. They're 12.4. And it's tough down there. Tough to make up spots on guys doing that.
Man, 12.4, and you can only be tied for fifth. Or it's actually tied for third, I guess.
Let's revisit the AT&T Fastest Pit Crew of the Year award. The fastest pit crew is determined by the winner of each race, the pit time, and your vote. Be sure to text the car number to 2258 for your pit crew choice.
And these guys with these dedicated pit crews, now they work extremely hard every day of the week.
The training is incredible. They do all these pit stops, practice in the shop, but they do so much more than that. I mean, all the training, these are true athletes on pit road.
Clint Boyer now going to be starting on the high side with Jeff Gordon alongside. But the one thing we should point out, remember, the penalty has been reduced in the final appeal. The 150 points remain. The cash was dropped by 50,000. The suspension was 4 races instead of 6, and that's why Scott Miller's on the box for the next 4 races. And would it be ironic if Clint Boyer goes on to win this race after winning the first race?
It wouldn't be ironic if he won it by like 60,000 something inch.
Okay, well, the lights now just went out on the pace car as they came back on, so we're going to go one more lap around. Gives us a chance to reset the top 10 for you. It will be Boyer, Gordon, then Martin and Stewart in row 2, then Hamlin and Johnson, and then Martin Truex Jr., Joey Logano, Ryan Newman, and Casey Kane. Let's talk to our in-race reporter, DJ.
Hey, Jamie, I know we're getting ready to go back to green, but been working on your car an awful lot. What you got now?
I don't know. We just have been really loose all day. Had a really good car practice, but just I don't know. We just can't seem to get a handle on it. And then we got back in the traffic, and if you take an average car and put it in the back, it just doesn't handle very well. So we made a huge swing at it right here. So it's hopefully it'll be a little bit better.
Okay, man, getting ready to go green. We'll follow you up through the pack. Good luck.
McMurray right now in 26th position, and let's show you exactly what happened to him. The lug nut on the right front. And remember, we told you that anybody who's ever led the first lap here has never won, and Jamie did lead lap number 1. Don't know why those things seem to happen, and then here's the stop where they had to go under the hood. So that's why he is back at 26th position. Still on the lead lap, though. We have a total of 31 cars on the lead lap as the pace car brings them around through turn 4, and we'll get ready to go back to green flag racing. As we pointed out, Clint Boyer has taken the high side, and as he brings them down, we wait for the flag. Fans are on their feet here at Auto Club Speedway, and we're racing again with now 59 laps to go.
Tell you what, Jeff Gordon was ready for everything Clint Boyer had right there on that start.
Side by side up front, but 3 wide, 4 wide further back. Joey Logano going in the wrong direction. Ryan Newman right beside him.
And they're going to be 4 wide coming off of here.
Harvick's back in there as well. You can see that. 3 wide. Here comes Kyle Busch. He's got the rockets firing, and he is trying to get past Allmendinger and does. Now underneath the 17 at Kenseth. Look at the high side on the number 2, Kurt Busch car. He gets around Logano.
Logano was running 7th right before that caution came out.
Kyle now side by side with Elliott Sadler. Allmendinger 3 wide with the 98 of Paul Menard and David Rudiman. Rudiman's been in this mix a lot today.
Yeah, Rudiman made a run up well into the top 10. He finds himself back in the middle of a hornet's nest right now.
Oh, Logano shoots way out. He's going to duck underneath the 56 of Truex. 3 wide again. The view from Kyle Busch, and there's cars all around him. Joey slides up, gets a little loose. Here comes Kyle.
You see that draft taking over, though.
Yeah, Logano looked like he got a little bit of a push from the car that's right behind him there.
Yeah, that's Elliott Sadler and Paul Menard right behind him, so that benefited Joey Logano.
Logano now goes to the low side of the track. Did they scrape the wall on that one?
Sadler, if he wasn't scraping, he was close.
There you see Denny Hamlin. He's about the 4th car in your screen, now 3rd, as it's Casey Kane, Mark Martin, and then Denny. There goes Joey with Kyle right behind. Both of them go below the line.
Yeah, I think that was a defensive move by Logano. I'm not sure he really wanted to be down there, but
Caution, debris on the racetrack. So it is now our 6th caution of the day. And after several periods of long runs early in this race, we have a back-to-back caution here very quickly. Last one came on lap 137. And we have just completed lap 144.
Well, crew chief, they don't have a lot of laps on the tires.
Well,
Still can't make it from here.
Some of them are going to come down pit road, even though we've only run a few laps.
But the first 2 times, if I remember correctly, it was about 35 laps where we saw people starting to come
Yeah,
in.
you see, that's a trend we've been seeing is cars coming early.
Is it because the tires are just giving up so much? I mean, we saw in practice
That's exactly
a drop-off
what it is.
of a second and a half.
Yeah, that's exactly why they're doing it. I mean, if the tire didn't fall off in speed, they would just stay out there till they needed fuel. But the fact that it does fall off on speed, if they come in early, they can take advantage of those faster lap times those new tires give them for quite a few laps.
So we'll wait to see if there's going to be any takers this time.
I think if we see the guys right up front, they might opt for 2 tires in this situation. 2 tires hasn't been bad with just 5 or 6 laps on the tire.
Yeah, we saw that with Kyle Busch earlier.
You see Jeff Burton coming through the screen. Burton still back in 25th position. He has not been able to recover, as it looks like Tony Stewart was looking, decided against it. So did Casey Kane.
And here they come.
But a little bit further back, Matt Kenseth says, I'll come in.
Yeah, I figured about half the field would come in. Just want to see where that break was going to be.
So Kenseth leads him down. You see Sam Hornish also in, the 43 of Allmendinger. Let's go to Vince.
The 17 of Matt Kenseth just too loose on entry turn 3. They're going to make a 4-tire change. He said it's just been too loose at the start of the run. He doesn't feel like they've been able to stay up with the car so far today in the changing track. Doc?
Elliott Sadler in 4 tires. Again, battling a little bit of loose in and tight in the middle and a little bit of loose off, trying to make minor air pressure adjustments. Elliott, though, having a great run for starting on the front row today. Guys?
And it looks like it's going to be the 77 of Sam Hornish that is first off pit road. And you see the rest of the cars coming through. And Jamie McMurray, he's finally down and back out on the track. Race leader, Clint Bowyer. The green flag racing with Bowyer and Gordon up front, and again we're 4-5 wide.
Yeah, I got to believe we're going to see some penalties handed out there. You can't start passing before you cross the start-finish line.
Tony Stewart trying to slide up. He's right behind Bowyer. Here comes Kyle Busch. He slingshots down to the low side. Further back, Regan Smith does the same thing. Busch picks up a couple of spots, gets past Casey Kane, and he's still marching. He's right on the back bumper of the 48, side by side with Mark Martin. Jeff Gordon right in front of Jimmy Johnson. There's your top 5 single file, and that's when it gets a little more interesting. Now Jimmy's going to take a look inside of Jeff. Kyle Busch is going to go with the 48, stays down on the low side.
There goes smoke.
Battle for the lead. Can Tony Stewart take the lead for the first time today? And it looks like he may get it. Look out further back. You got a bunch of blocking going on. Tony manages to get around, takes that front spot. He'll become our 11th official leader at the stripe.
+5, blue.
So it's Stewart, Bowyer, Newman, Gordon, Johnson. That's your top 5. We've had 16 lead changes, 11 different leaders.
And look at Ryan Newman now, side by side with Clint Boyer. A little bit further back.